losing Gary, a guy who could do so many different things more than replacing one guy? Does it feel like you need guys to kind of do what he did here and here?
Yeah, I mean, it's so tough. That guy was just, he was a freak of nature. I mean, if you needed him to make a play on offense, he would. Defense, he would. On the boards, he would. So it's tough. But we talk about trying to make up for that loss by committee. You know, we don't have anybody that's going to be as vertical as he was. Maybe Drew. But, you know, defensively, if we're that much sharper, we can maybe make the plays he made, you know, scoring the ball. You know, if we can find ways of finding open teammates and attacking the glass and that sort of thing, we can maybe make up for some of his point production. So we've had really talented players in the past. When they graduate, you know, you think, oh my goodness, how are we going to replace them? And then other guys step up, and so we're going to expect that out of this group. Drew's over 250 now. And he hasn't lost, you know, he's more athletic. And when he's focused on getting up and down the floor, we don't have a guard that can run with him. So he's really done a nice job of taking coaching in the offseason and working on the mental maturity part of things. So, you know, long ways to go still for our group, but he's a guy obviously that's going to be a big piece of it.
Can you want him to rein in some of that? Do you also like him? He's just kind of an enforcer type out there too. Do you like some of the maybe what he can bring if he can rein it in?
You know, I love our bigs having a little bit of a mean streak. They just can't put it on display quite as openly. You know, I mean, they got to learn the tricks of the trade and when they can, you know, not be cheap but be physical without drawing attention from the officials and getting into foul trouble. But we do love the fact that he's not afraid to mix it up.
How much have you stressed, or how much will you stress the production of your big guys?
Well, I think it's gonna have to be something we really lean on. You know, we've done some neat things the last couple of years, but that's one area we really didn't do a whole lot. We didn't get a lot of post production, and even though Drew was our, I think, 4th leading scorer last year, we've got to get points in the paint, touches in the paint. Otherwise, you know, our shooters on the perimeter, you know, aren't going to find themselves open very, very often. So, G and Drew have really had great off seasons. Shea had the shoulder surgery, so he's just been back the last few weeks. We get a healthy Ben, he's another inside-out threat, and we get Keandre going. We feel like between those 5, and then maybe when we move Trace at the 4, we'll have some great versatility in the post.